Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Oh, the game. Oh, there it is. I was like, if the game wants to show up in OBS, that'd be great. We are back. Day 23 of the new account on Epic. This is my Epic account. We're cruising right along. I told you I was gonna log in over the weekend. I was gonna do my dailies. Look at this. You know, it looked like there was no possible way we could ever beat this. But we're on day 1 and 2 and 3. But now, with 5 days done, you can see we're ramping up. I know there's only 2 more days, and you're like, wait, it took 5 days to go this far. It took 5 days to go this far. How could you possibly go almost the other half in 2 days? Math. That's how. Math. So, a little later today when this pops up, we'll get this out of the way and we'll see some more progress. But we were doing a Baldur's Gate patron stuff. We were patronizing things. Oh, let me turn the code on. Now it's on. Apologies. So we were patronizing some things. We need to do Strahd. I can tell we need to do. All right. Oh, we also need to do Zariel. Oh well, we'll do Strahd first. Okay. Down here, yes, Relentless Peril. That's the one. So let's get this started. Okay, that's nice. Get out of my way. Get out of my way. Oh no. This was the last autosave we had. Yeah, Strahd is a challenging collection of champions here. Not what we're used to, but that's the way patrons work. They're gonna make you do stuff that you're not used to doing. Use champions not used to using. All right. Get everybody leveled up. Papofet, Sikiyume. Thank you for the follows. Welcome to the Grudge Keepers. Oh, we need music too. Hello's in chat. Hello, Pravamarco, Honky Vein, Delcoon, Sergeant, Quad, Ceravor, Traylon, Strythamel, Quantum Merge, Lightning Hawk, High Explosive, Shavik. Hello. It is almost New Year's Eve, folks. We just got a couple more days. Fran Sereo, welcome to the Grudge Keepers. Dawned on me the other day, instead of saying thank you to follow, I should just be welcoming you to the community. And this community is the Grudge Keepers. You enjoying the cast tales? I haven't done any of that stuff. I just did the unlock adventure on my main account, and I haven't done anything else. The main account just gets put on hold when I'm doing new accounts, like new account playthroughs. So I'll get back to it at some point. I am not the kind of person that can play 2 of them at once. MC's 5 steps across the quad. Nice. Do the quest achievements get 80 feats for gems? So that count for use corrupted gems or just normal gems? Ooh, I don't even know. I'm gonna say it's probably coded for normal gem, because that was what was around first. That's probably the way it's gonna be. But yeah, I don't know for sure. I think that's a safe guess. I think it's a safe guess. All right, Winter Beasts. Oh no. I forgot to do that part over the weekend. I just logged in and did the other. Whoopsie. Oh well. It's fine. If you're like me and you forgot to do a couple days over the weekend, it's all right. I think I did the same thing on my main account. Whoopsie. That's okay. That's okay. Now the thing about, I mean, we're doing these variants. The thing about doing the variants first is I'm going to be knocking out some of this stuff. Just doing the variants. It doesn't even matter what I got going on in the background party, which was Zerial stuff. With Zerial stuff. We dance lover. So we could probably switch the Zerial to something else. The more you say it's okay, the less sure you sound. I'm trying to convince myself that it's okay. Because I'm like, oh, it's okay, it's okay. It's just a game, yeah. I'm trying. I'm trying. Fake it till you make it. Okay, how far are we going here? 675 areas. This is going to be challenging with this team. So we'll see what happens. Let's go check. Perks. I'm feeling perky. We are. So not enough though. Okay. Did we do any others? No. So it is. So we are where we are. All right. The Mert in the shop though, we can grab that time gate piece and that Modron component chest. Oh yeah, time gate piece. Modron component chest. Oh, that feels good. Oh, okay, this feels good. Yes. Nice. We are up to 3 time gate pieces. Let's go open. Oh my gosh. What did we do? Oh, we did time gates and we didn't open the chests. Because we did so many time gates on Friday, folks. We did like 7? I want to say it was 7 time gates on Friday. Wow, none of these are any good. I want directed T's or I want directed crosses. That's a bad one too. Dang it. Oh, 3 in 1 out. That's a powerful cross. And we got this one's well, no, that one's not. It's okay. Hello, Batman. Welcome to chat. I know there's another time good weekend coming out. Yeah. Yes, I won't have a huge pile of time gate pieces for that one, but yeah, National Time Gate weekend again. Every weekend between events, so an event ends, the following Friday and any other Fridays that happen before the next event starts, which is always the first Wednesday of a month, those are National Time Gate weekends. So there's either 1 or 2, depending on how many weeks in the month. Good afternoon, Mangaloid. Welcome. So yeah, those follow very specific patterns. Yeah. And tomorrow we should get a bunch of variants for people who are further into the game. Should be new variants that drop. Gonna happen tomorrow instead of Wednesday because New Year's Eve. Right. Okay, let's go look at. We got new champions. Let's go look at new champion. Whereas the Duke Raven Guard has no gear whatsoever. Cosrin is in greens, so we can open Cosrin chest. Yes, gold Cosrin chest. And we got an epic right away and a blue. 2 different places. That's, well, let's go look and see what that progress looks like. Where is she again? She's here. Yes, that was 2 spots. Okay. Progress. Let's get the rest. The rest of this going. What else are you in? There's another one. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Those are fine for her. Yeah. Library lore, sunny disposition, Akshisagi. This is the good, really good one. These, I can't remember about this one. No, it's not a pre-stack. I don't believe. Yeah, this is fine. We're just missing one on her. Welcome back from the ad break. Popofet, hello. I have all champions unlocked. Nice. And my absolute adversaries team on legendaries. I think is what you're referring to. Some upgrade to 10. Yeah, that's what you're talking about. Trying to finish second to last mission to unlock Windfall. Oh. So sorry. Do you have any guides that suggest which champs to select every... No. It doesn't work that way. I wish it did. With the Windfall unlock almost made me quit the game. So if you're frustrated, I feel you. Here is my guide. There is some conversation in it about potential strategy. But it is unenjoyable. And there isn't even a like a perfect way to do, like, it's what was already how is what how has someone already redeemed a code that was in my email? Okay. Oh, we did it on a different... Okay, these are from my other account. My bad. Get my accounts mixed up. Yeah, it's just not... it's not great. It's not a great experience. I almost didn't get through it. I have a video of it somewhere. Do I? There might still be a VOD of it on this channel. It's incredibly frustrating, and it's something you have to kind of... It's like it's split the party Vegas edition is what it got termed, but it's just so much worse. It is incredibly unenjoyable, and you just kind of have to get lucky. You have to treat it like split the party in the sense that never put a champion in you're not willing to keep for the whole run. And never put a champion in you're not willing to lose at the next split. Right? So there might be some champions that you sit on for later, like your strongest, couple of champions, like 2 or 3, and in the hopes that maybe their slot gets removed, or as you get closer to the finish, if their seat gets removed, you don't put anyone in from that seat, put it in for somewhere else, so that you save that. Like, that's what I did. That's the only way I could get through it. But if I had hair, I would have ripped it all out. Just doing the house always wins, which is only part 1 of that. The next one is double or nothing, and it's worse. It's worse. So yeah. MC asks, how can I get Electrum chests from bosses not using Diana? I have over 20 chests just overnight. I don't know. Sounds like a bug. Hey, Star Chaser. Seems I'll finish. Ethel says, seems I'll finish Bully for Vecna, I think is the translation. After many tries, except these 3 chests are no longer very relevant. Welcome to Idle Champions in game or late game. It feels like, or mid game. Like, I should say mid game. Yeah. Sometimes the chests stop being relevant. Blue, she got 3 legendaries in the process. Yeah. Welcome to mid game. Leandros, regarding feats, the count stats don't count a tiny little sliver of feats towards the achievement. Interesting. 564 feats in my collection, and 556 of them count towards the achievement. So it looks like it might be that have you bought feats with corrupted gems, Leandros? Because maybe that's proof that they don't count. I don't know though. Well, if you have... Yeah, I don't know. Probably leave Windfall for now. I mean, there are people who basically go take a stab at it like once a week, because anything more than that, and they just want to stop playing the game. And that might be the healthy way to look at it. For chasing Windfall, yeah. Grub Kai asks, beyond the patron shop, is there a way to get a number of potions of polish without using cash? No. Patron shop is the biggest way. And it's the biggest way for two reasons. I just realized I forgot to put... Oh, we have 47 minutes left on this legendary. Forgot to put speed potions on. Why this was going slower than expected. So there's two ways the patron shops are good for you for potions of polish. One is that, hey, they'll just straight up sell you one, right? There's one way. The other way is a little less obvious. But if we come down here, you'll see that there are we going to see? Where is it? Here, animated gargoyle. This is a slot 3 golden epic for Olcoria. I think isn't there another one? Does he only have one? Okay. So Mert has one. If you get Olcoria and you get the slot 3 shiny naturally, so basically you wait to buy this golden epic until you have opened so many regular chests that she gets a natural shiny here, then you buy this item and it will refund you a potion of polish. Because anytime you put a golden on a shiny, it refunds you a potion of polish. And you can do that for each of the patrons. So they have the one that you can buy, and then they have a different number of, like, here's slot 5 for Azaka. But here's also a slot 1 for Azaka. That's why I thought she has 2. Now again, this means just waiting a long time for, continuing to buy chests with gems, opening all these chests. You will naturally get shiny. So these naturally get shinies on them, and then you drop these goldens. It's a longer term way to do it, but it is a way to get more from the patron shop. Where's the other? Dragon Bait Shield. So that's Dragon Bait slot 2, and then slot 3. So Mert only has one. This is confusing me. I thought everybody had 2. I don't know. Those are all feats. Yeah, Mert has 1. Vajra and Strahd have 2. Let's see. Yeah, there's a slot 2 for Rhea, and a slot 3 for Rhea. So yeah, so Mert's the one that gets the short stick, apparently. Istanu, welcome to the Grudge Keepers. Emerald says, I tried to get Ren, but no go. Windfall seems even further away, I guess. I'm going to have to look up Ren's again. Let's see what I don't remember. Ren's definitely didn't make me feel like Windfalls. Let me go look real quick. Oh, no, Ren's is a spreadsheet. Ren's is a reverse spreadsheet. You start at the highest area that you need to go, and then you work. So you build your best team from 901 to 950, and then the second best team and then the best team you can 801 to 900, and you just work your way backwards in the spreadsheet. It requires a very developed account. Yeah, but that one's spreadsheetable. That one's spreadsheetable. I have a example of my spreadsheet. If you want to check it out, it is there. Down at the bottom, there's a link to a picture of my spreadsheet, so you know what I'm talking about. Jeremiah says Nordum's giving him 6x motor on XP per level. Wow, you put a lot into your Nordum. All right. Marcus says, I applaud people trying to get Windfall the legitimate way and not through cheese. Yes, there is a potential cheese way, and I will tell you because it sucks that bad. Normally, I don't tell people the cheese ways, like all the serious cheese. Usually, I'm like, just do the dang thing. But with the Windfall, cheese it. Cheese it if you got it. If you want on Windfall, what you do is you turn off your auto progress on Area 1. You put in your strongest team. level them all the way to up. If you got familiars, you know, park your familiars so they'll auto level as you play. And then make sure under settings you have always auto progress while offline checked. And then just turn your game off. And leave it overnight. Like set it up before you go to bed and leave it for at least 8 hours. You know, 12 might be preferred. Come back, fire it up, and it will do offline calculations, and it may or may not ignore the restriction and let you and just complete it for you. If your best team was enough damage to complete at the highest level, it very well might do it. So try to cheese it. I actually encourage the cheese when it comes to Windfall. I accidentally used a legendary speed potion on my trials team, so it became my gem farm for 20. You don't. Oh, okay, you did change it. Okay, I was gonna say, you can go do different adventures. You don't have to stay in trials, but you did. Okay. Quantum Merge. I've been playing for a month. I'm about to spend 50,000 gems on Alex Gem Feed. I know it's a huge benefit that will pay off, but I still kind of see it as 100 gold chests worth of gems. It is 100 gold chests worth of gems. It's important that you understand that, but when you pick up that feat, you're doubling, or you're well, I don't know what percentage your gem bonus is at yet, but you're guaranteeing she's going to boost gems, like a minimum level of gems in every run she's in. When you get her capped, it's guaranteed double as a minimum, and that it does pay off. It is, yes, it is a big yes. I tried to explain it this way the other day. It's like getting a raise at work versus a bonus at work, right? Like the chests would be just a small bonus and you're like, I get cash right away. But a raise is like, a decent raise is more money, like as long as you work there. And look, bonuses are wonderful, but get that raise. Get as many raises as you can get. McNellian, welcome to the Grudge Keepers. Yeah, get as many raises as you can get. Trader 1, is there blessing for time gate cost -1 to open? No, but there's a blessing for time gate peace +1. Kellenvor, tier 5, that's Tomb of Annihilation. Turn back time. So that one that you get every 5 days off of a boss becomes 2. Becomes 2. Leander says, if I remember correctly, the basic rate of offline progress is 1 zone per minute. I believe it was, and I think they were trying to speed it up, but I'm fine for just saying that's the number. The Windfall would take what, 15 hours, 20 hours? Oh, it doesn't. Oh, 1 zone per minute, I think, is background, not offline. Okay, that's the thing. I believe originally the background progress was supposed to be 1 area per minute, and I think they tried to speed that up. Offline works different. It's a similar simulation. I just refer to them as the same because close enough for government work. When you come back from offline, what it's trying to do is it's looking at the power that you had. So like if we're talking about Windfall, it's looking at the power of your formation and can you clear this area before it kills you, right? And if you do that really quickly, it jumps ahead. It tries to jump like, I think in their examples, I think they said like 10 areas, something. So it tries to take a big jump ahead and then run the calculation again. And as long as that calculation is successful, it will keep taking big jumps, which means it can race right through. Like it's like, okay, in these periods, okay, we're saying that this was going to go real fast. and that there wouldn't have been any slowdown. And that's what you're trying to figure out. And it doesn't slow down its calculation. Like when it does a big jump and then it's like, oh, it died. And then it goes, okay, well, we were here. What if we dropped back like 5 levels? Would it have done that? And if it does that, then it's okay. Then it does 5 and it tries, and then it starts trying to go like 1 by 1. But if it fails the back 5, then it starts going back 1 and then 1 and then until it finds the place where it should have stopped. But the important thing is like you have to remember, like, I mean, if you're doing that, what you want to do is you want to drop like a huge potion of speed in, right? And then that's multiplying the amount of time that your offline progress would be working. Like I wouldn't use these because these would run out real quick, but I would use that to guarantee it's going to process. But yeah, it jumps a little differently. So I don't know if they've given a number specifically that you can consider the average for offline, but I know that's roughly how it works. But I think background progress was trying to calculate one area per minute, but then I could have sworn they tried to speed it up. Man, that's it. If we ever get Dev Insights again, there's some good questions for them right there. Numero says my speed team only does 300 areas in 20 minutes, but I'm okay with that at this place in the game. Yeah, I mean, look, progress, right? You just got to keep taking a step forward. Only 50,000 gems. Ellie's feed is on her page. She has. They were talking about this gem feat, the one that guarantees that when she goes to draw a card, if she doesn't already have a gem card, she's drawing a gem card. Which, if you have it in, means that the first card she'll ever draw on every run is a gem card, which guarantees you that. Her other one, the Celestial Suite, that's a random out of gold chest. That's the one I've been chasing. I haven't been ready to save up 50,000 gems yet. We did 12.5k gem feats. Yeah, Shevik, that's what I thought I remember, was that they were trying to speed up background progress to one area per 40 seconds. But I don't, man, that was so long ago. I don't know if that's, if that was something they were trying to do or if it's something that they did. Oh God, I got 14,000 gems. Why do I have 14,000 gems? I don't know. I was also supposed to be opening, gearing up Duke Raven Guards. Let's do that. The white, we're chasing greens for Duke Raven Guard. A white dupe, wow. Wow, okay. Well, guess we're going into Electrums. DeCalro, welcome to the Grudge Keepers. Okay, there's a green. No, it's a white. I know. It's a blue for Minthara. Oh, that wasn't where we were trying to go there. Just want the greens for... Wow. It's just going to be one of those days, isn't it? It is. Yep. Okay, there's 2 out of 6. There's 3. There's 4. There's 5. And there's 6. Okay. Duke Raven Guard now, full greens. So let's give him some gear. By gear, I mean blues. Let's see what blues we get. There's 1. There's 2. Critical teamwork, yes. Okay. And ultimate cooldown. You know what? I don't hate that on him. He has a really good ultimate. Okay. And we had a 0 patron chest. And we'll pop that off for someone's progress. Mahen! Grumpy. Okay. Oh god, did we? No, we did so many champions. We gear Mahen? How's Mahen looking? Hold on. Yes. Okay, good. Good. And he got Grumpy. Grumpy's his good one. That's his big buff. We like big buffs. All right. This is looking pretty good. To count, my tracker says 21. Are we at 21? 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19, 20, 21. Hey, I can do math. I can do addition to subtraction. That's an achievement for a Monday. Ooh. Sean started a giveaway in the official Discord. Posey Hunter Vin Ursa. Interesting. Or Lazaps' Fixer the Automaton Familiar. Alright. Did I put these codes in? I did not. Still take that Electro. We'll take that Electro. We'll take that Electro, and then I didn't even use my own. Okay. Oh, we're almost there. We're almost there. Let's pop 90. I got 94 silver chests over the weekend. That's nice. We get, yes, some speed, some more speed, and some more speed. Well, like, we like speed around here. We like speed around here. It's not enough gold chests for the weekend, though, let's be honest. Hey, there's an epic. Taste for Blood. Mazaka. Okay. That looks better. Now I just need to decide if I'm spending these gems or if we're chasing a 50k fee. I think we're spending them. Let's see what happens here. Where's there? Yeah, I think we're spending them. I just really, I want, oh, we're getting close. Yeah, I really want Human at 50. I want to start leveling Sentry and Human up to 100. Why do I use Esmeralda instead of Deacon? Because I don't have Deacon, Bubba McPhee. There's an easy answer, right? But even if I had Deacon, Esmeralda is going to be more helpful here in Avernus than Deacon would be, because Avernus delivers you tons of enemies that have segmented health. Esmeralda is a breaker, and her breaker functionality gives you double credit on removing segment. So I choose to get through the armored or segmented bosses quicker. And I've just selected that. I didn't bother. I could have time gated Deacon or Thalora. I chose not to because I had other priorities. So we have Esmeralda instead. And she's fine. She's also a speed champion in the case that she generates extra enemies. But yeah, like this Hezru, we just got through that Hezru twice as fast as we normally would have. And those slow you down and might even kill you. So I'm down for it, right? Yeah. So what's Deacon's intelligence? Hold on. Is Deacon Strahd functional? He is not. Deacon couldn't be here. Deacon has a 10 intelligence, and this is Strahd's Relentless Peril and requires 13s. Hey, Starmet. So multiple reasons we wouldn't even be able to use Deacon here, but even if we could, I'd still be using Esmeralda. We need 75. We need 35 more areas. Throw those down. Oh, I can burn off some of this stuff. And by some, I mean like all of these. Most of these. I leave 5. All of these. 22 of those. All right. Those all go away. I got 812. Oh, I can get rid of these. I'm just don't use them. Okay, back up to 1435. We can almost make another legendary potion. We're not gonna. What we are gonna do, we only have a half an hour left on this one. We're just gonna go ahead and use that one, and now we've refreshed it. Yeah. Ontario, welcome to the Grudge Keepers. Ron, you think the 50k feet for Shandy is worth it? Which one? Oh, the one that reduces delay for speed effect. So that one specifically, this one right here, Second Wind, increase the time it takes Shandy's dash ability to trigger from 30 seconds to 10. This is when you're gem farming. This is specifically, I think, best for gem farming. So when, I mean, you can use it anywhere, but yeah, it can be a lot. 30 seconds for a Shandy's dash to kick in can take a while. And speeding it up can be significant, especially the faster you get your gem farming team. But yeah, I would use that eventually. I think it's the lowest priority of the 50k gem feats, but I think it is something you would pick up. Last stream of 2025. No, we're gonna stream tomorrow and Wednesday. Oh, we got Steam code giveaways today too, folks. I almost forgot. That would have been bad. Hold on. I gotta open that spreadsheet up so I don't forget. We got codes. Giveaway. All right. So that was Strahd. And that gave us enough influence to come all the way down here and be able to buy the toy werewolf. That's what we want. Now we just need the actual coinage to do it. It got us a lot more of this. We'll level this up in a bit. Where do we want to go next? Oh, we need to do Zariel. We haven't done any Zariel. Let's go do Zariel. Ragged Ragged's crew. All right. Okay, we have not done Zariel stuff before, so we have to see who's even available here. I'm liking this stuff so far. Oh, Human, yes. Oh, Human, yes. Wait a minute. Here we go. Oh my. And Dragon Bait? Or do we want to... we'll throw Dragon Bait in too. And then we need a DPS. Oh, I was really hoping it was going to be Bobby. It could be Azaka or it could be Kai Bree. All right, Azaka. Why not? Over here, load it in. Select specializations. I can do it here and then I don't have to worry about it when I get there. Which, you know me, I'm lazy. Well, no, I don't like to have to stop leveling them up to pick their specialization choices. I don't know, she may get swapped out anyway. Okay, save. Now, when I level them up, they'll go right past their spec choices and it doesn't stop me. Deacon's eligible for Vajra. Right. Oh, I wasn't doing Vajra, I was doing Strahd. just want to be very clear, like, folks, I can only use champions that are eligible for whatever I'm doing. And it doesn't matter that they could be eligible for other things. This is actually our first variant for Zerial, period. So we're going to see just how much it gives. It's definitely going to clear us a time gate piece for sure. For sure. We're going to put feats in Asaka yet. All right. 625 areas. We'll see when that wears off. Okay. Oh, somebody asked if Deacon B's. That's why you're saying Deacon B eligible for Usher. My bad. Old school D&D says those brilliant like big buffs, and I cannot lie. I mean, if you like that, then then you might want to go watch that. That clip. I hear Steam code. Yes, we were doing giveaways last week, and we have more giveaways to do this week. I still have 22 games to give away. We're down to more of the ones that I only have a single code for, but there are still that have multiple codes. So we'll give away, we'll probably start off with the multiple code games first today. We'll do that here shortly. We'll be giving away multiple games through the course of today, tomorrow, and Wednesday. The codes have to be used by Wednesday. They expire. But yeah, Steam only, but we will get there. Bubba asks, when should I use Esmeralda instead of Deacon? Deacon speeds up a lot of my games. Yeah, I mean, Deacon is a good speed champion. Yeah, all things being equal, I'd rather use Deacon than Esmeralda. But again, I'm in Avernus. I'm specifically trying to race through Avernus variants where there are, if you look down here, Armored is one of the first things that shows up. Hit-based is also here. Esmeralda, when there's lots of these, Esmeralda then becomes better for you in terms of speed. Just one of those things you got to kind of understand the strengths and weaknesses of the different champions. Oh, Shevik. I'm going to time you out, I swear to God. Shevik is like, please don't stop giving Gar advice. He does not need it, but he likes it. I do not. I do not. Shevik, you forgot the RP in front of that. Hey, J-Dog. Yeah, Esmeralda also has his favorite foe undead, so you know that's nice too. But she's a breaker. She's a B girl. Don't want a B girl and B boy skins. Just for the breakers. Yes, Evil Emperor Zerg. Mark Mears is a seasoned voice actor, and Christina broke him completely. Yes, Mark Mears is not just a seasoned voice actor, but a seasoned improv actor, and lost it. He just absolutely lost it. It takes a lot. It takes a lot to break Mark Mears from character. Do you want more codes for games? I think I get a hold of like 30 plus codes you can only use on GOG. I mean, you know, if they're valid and they're functional, I will try to find a way to give them away. I mean, I used to do, last year I did like bundles of codes, and you just entered to win a bundle, and then if there was something you didn't want, you just give it away or whatever. And we could always do that, but I do have a lot here. Hold on, let me pull up what's going to be the next one. Let's get the bot up. And we'll just go ahead and do one. Create giveaway. Okay, so the way this works, again, these are for Steam only. Steam, the platform. These are not stream codes, they're Steam codes. Trying to fight all the possible confusion. I will tell you what game it's for. If you already have that game, don't get it. Duh. Okay, let somebody else have it. You do have to be present to win. You have to enter, you have to type in a command for the bot. And then when I finally remember to draw someone's name, because sometimes that takes a while, because ADHD, whatever you want to call it. Then you have to be here to type claim into chat, and then you have to be able to either whisper me or have me whisper you, one way or the other. Preferably you whisper me. But no careless whispers, only the winners, please. Steamed codes? No. And not steamy codes either. I don't have any of those, I don't think. Deep fried codes. I am in Oklahoma. All right, this is for a game called Spiritfall. Spiritfall, and the description that I was given for this game is Mythic Combo Roguelite. Mythic Combo Roguelite. Spiritfall. So that's it. That's the game. If you want to enter it, it's hashtag giveaway in chat. Oh, there you go. JDog put a link into the game if you want to go look at it. See if you can, if your potato can even play it. Can your potato play it? I don't know. Spiritfall is a fast-paced action roguelite with combat inspired by platform fighters. Slash, smash, launch, and wall splat a multitude of enemies using an ever-changing arsenal of divine power. Got very positive reviews. Yeah, there you go, folks. Spiritfall. I actually have, I supposedly have 2 codes for this. One time I gave a code out, and someone told me it's for a different game. I was like, that's not what I was told, or maybe I screwed it up. I don't know. So I supposedly have 2 codes, so we'll end up drawing 2 names. But we'll give it some time for people to join in. There's like 150 plus people watching. We should get a certain number of entrants, right? Should get a decent number of entrants. We'll see. If this isn't a game for you, then I will be giving more games away. Black Widow says, see what happens when we don't have dev insights for a while and we can't guess chess types. Oh, I'm not even going to try that one. I'm not even going to try that one. It's normally about a quarter of the people who join. Oh, we're not even near a quarter. But usually we get like 10 to 15 people entering. There's a little more than 15 right now, though. You know what I've still got in the house? Holiday fudge that I made before I fractured a tooth. That's all good. You know, like, nobody has to enter if they don't want to. No one's being forced. Fudge is still good. I keep it in the fridge. Why wouldn't it be? Refrigerate your fudge, folks. And now that the tooth is removed, you have to be careful what's that. Yeah, I don't think I can only on the same. Imran says, I just did an adventure that gave corrupted gems. You did a variant that gave corrupted gems. Some variants always giving corrupted gems. There are a small number of variants in the game that when they released the first emergence event, they dropped variants with them that had corrupted gems as rewards. I don't remember which ones they were, but that is the reward. Yeah. I had some on Saturday with my burrito. That's it so far. That's it so far. I've been trying to stick to water. Just give my mouth as much time to heal as possible. Yeah, the variants to give corrupted gems are all over the place. It wasn't in a specific campaign. It was like a couple variants in a lot of different campaigns. Yes, Ethel, Eliwick's feat should work as part of the calculations like any other feat. Offline. How hot was the burrito? I let it cool down a little bit. And then again, I made sure to eat it on this side. Your sister sets your fridge warm so everything just spoils quickly? What? That's not how fridges are supposed to work. Think of the energy savings. I mean, I have a more modern energy saver fridge. It still stays cold. What's my go-to root beer? When I pick up stuff from the store, there's only like 3 brands of root beer that come in like a 2-liter, which is the most cost-effective way to purchase my root beer. So I stick with that for what I drink during the week. And of those, I like the mug root beer the best. Everybody has their own preferences. Root beer is very varied in flavors. So I'd rather have food waste than pay a bit more for electricity. I would not. Food costs so much nowadays. At least here in the US it does. Just eat the fudge, then you don't need the fridge. We still have other food that needs to be in the fridge. Shooter's only good if you drink it fast enough and it doesn't go flat. I mean, normally I'm having a root beer a day and it doesn't go flat by the time I'm done. Normally. Right now, who knows? The bottle that's in the fridge may go flat before I actually get to drink it, but oh well. All right, we're up to 25 entrants. Last chance. For right now. Again, we're going to draw more games, but if you wanted Spiritfarer, this is your chance. Bubba says, I finished the tutorial and completed area 66 in adventure. I didn't get Baby Guinevere familiar. What can I do? Oh, you come over here to the dollar sign. And then you come over here to the cardboard box. And then right here at the top left should be the Baby Guinevere familiar free pack. If you haven't claimed it yet. If you haven't claimed it, then claim it. If you haven't claimed it, then you click on this familiar thing and it should be right here. This. And then you can drag it out on your field and use it. Eat the other fruit as well. Wintertime, store your food outside and turn off the fridge. Animals. Isn't that what is this? Oh, Spiritfall, excuse me. Spiritfall. I'm sorry. Spiritfall. I said it wrong. Okay. Closing the entries and drawing. Hey, Clap Thunder. Clap, boom. Clap Thunder You won the first code. You gotta type exclamation point claim in chat like the bot says. Like the bot says. There we go. Okay. And now if you would click on my name and then press the whisper button, I will send you the code in a whisper so that someone else doesn't get it. Because that's what would happen if I just put it in chat. And that would be bad. That would be bad. Gugax, welcome to the Grudge Keeper. All right, hold on. I see your whisper. There you go. There's your code. All right, I'm going to unlock. If you've already entered, you don't have to enter again. But if you wanted to enter and you hadn't yet, you could enter. Like my son Marsire tried to enter after we closed it. But we do have another code for Spiritfall. Ooh, hail hydrate. And a stretch. Oh. All right. Hey, Summer 42. Thank you for that Prime sub. Much appreciated. Okay, how far are we going? 625. Potions were off. That's one of the reasons we're having some issues. The others were getting real close to our damage values with Azaka, who's not the greatest DPS. She is a DPS. Not super great at it. These. This. Nothing. Okay. Yeah, this is taking a lot. So we probably should be using category instead. Let's see. See if that's the case. Where are we at? 196. Maybe not. No, Azaka is better. Good to know. Oh, we're slowly climbing up. Well, we were saving the electrums that Diana was dumping so that we could gear up all the champions we got from the time gate pieces that Hank was giving us. We're now kind of there. We have 3 time gate pieces. I'll need to save some of these electrums for the champion that will time gate on Friday. But we will most likely burn through some of those today. Okay, so here's our first Zerial done. There's a time gate piece. There's a Modron component chest. Perfect. We unlocked enough down here. We're not far enough. 350 EO7 to get to the baby quaddle. Okay, perk wise, we're going globals instead of locals because I don't want to deal with having to swap them all the time. Okay. All right. Let's do another one of Zerial's. Get Zariel caught up to where everybody else was, basically. So you think these times between events are the best time for the manual time gate opening? Yes. Yeah. I mean, I waited until Friday so that we get our natural one so I could see who we got and before burning off the rest of the time gate pieces I had. But this is a good time because, you know, you've got time to spend doing other things, right? And if you want to like push a little deeper trying to get some more silver chests for them, you can. Yeah, it's a time with fewer distractions, exactly. Like it's, you know, unstructured time in between events, right? Events kind of try to demand your attention. Now, you don't have to pay attention to them the whole time they're active, but they are demanding of of some of your time and attention, and in between you can do whatever you want. Okay, let's save that with Caddy Brie in it. What do we get over here? Hey, a bunch of chests. All right. Let's open these. Progress tracker, go. Oh, God. Really hoping for a double, but it duplicated. All right. That's still progress. And that's progress. Oh, and we got an ultimate for Carlock's ultimate cooldown. With the epic. All right. That's a big epic. That was a very big epic. Did we have a blue on that before? Go find out. Filter seats for. We did. Okay. But yeah, that cuts 105 more seconds off her ultimate cooldown time. That's a big deal. Okay, are we at 19? Oh no. No, we're not at 19. All right. Oh, we must have. Oh no, I bought that one. I'm like, I'm losing it. That's good direct-to-T. That's the same direct-to-T. We get a pair of them. Cool. All right. How are we doing on progress over here? Level 4, we're way behind. They're way ahead. But that's because this was not running over the weekend, and this was. This one was. All right, last call. If you didn't enter the giveaway for Spirit Fall, this is your last call. Last code. I think you two already entered. Eventually. Only have to enter them once. We'll do. If you've entered already, you're still there. When we switch games, I clear it, and then people have to enter again. Oh, we haven't switched games yet. Okay, so we're up to 4 time gate pieces. I don't know when our next drop will be. Still got Scales of Tiamat. Ooh. That was an epic for Carlock. Carlock gets another legendary. Boom. Yes. What we like. What we like. Oh, I'll forget it. I'm out of currency over there on at least one patron, maybe 2. My main account has gotten 0 attention. Okay, we're doing the drawing. Closing, giveaway, drawing a name. Wild Rover. Wild Rover. Exclamation point claim in chat. Please. So make sure you're here. Shakira has made it 50 steps across the quad, has slapped their hand on the wall, and is getting ready to turn around and run back. Nice. All right. And now click me, click my name there, and then click the whisper that comes up, and I will get you your code. File whisper. File whisper. How far are we going on this one? 700 areas. Oh, this area's rough, folks. Area's way deeper. We might have to do some local blessings. We might. Speaking of, oh no, we can get enough to get down here. Ah, that's what we need. All right. Now this is going to be all of it, isn't it? Okay. All right. Strahd is complete through tier 5. Same with Vajra. Same with Mert. Same with Mert. Can we... That's bad. Oh, wow. Okay. All right. Let's go grab some more rewards. Wild Rover, did you... I don't see whisper yet. Wild Rover, click my name in chat and whisper me if you can. Otherwise, I gotta open up a thing to whisper you. It doesn't let me do it through this. Hold on. Let me see if I can just do that quicker. Open up another window. Nope, you have block whispers on. Okay. Wild Rover, you do have to go in and turn off block whispers in Twitch to then whisper me, I think. I think that's what's going on. Yeah. Gotta be able to send or receive whispers just for this. Then you can turn it back on again after. Asking for verification? Okay, hold on. I think. Let me see if now. Interesting. Well, when we get back from that break, we'll try to problem solve this. Okay, we're back from the ad break. So Wild Rover says asking for verification. Just to allow whispers or to whisper me? Because I could have sworn somebody turned their whispers on, but couldn't whisper me without verification, but then I could whisper them. But right now it's telling me I can't whisper you. So who was here that did that? Because maybe they can help. Maybe they can help figure that out. Maybe they can help figure that out. That was Craven. Craven. So Craven did it. Craven, do you remember what you did just to allow it for me to whisper you? Because that's what they need to know. Well, they may not be in Discord. And I have DMs off unless I share a server. Nimro asks, is resetting patron influence free? Yes. Does that allow you to tell your blessings for local global? Yes. I'm lazy and I don't want to do that on this run. So I've been doing it for just aiming at globals. But if we ran into trouble on one of these variants, I would reset and I would tailor it to local. Disable people to whisper you through the settings. So even if you don't apply a phone number, others can still send messages to them. I don't understand. Yeah, try to figure it out, Wild Rover, and we'll get that. I will hold on to the code. Disable the block people to whisper you through the settings. Oh, that's it. So just disable that part. You don't need to enable your ability to whisper. You just have to turn off the block from other people whispering you. So just do that part. And then I will whisper you, and you don't have to worry about the verification to whisper me. That will work. Just let me know when you think you've got that done and we'll test it again. You forgot the S, I'm seeing. So apparently, folks, if you haven't noticed in some offers, for some reason the game broken is giving people expired fire breath potion options, which is hilarious. These are potions that haven't been around since before the shielding, healing, and tanking upgrade or update. They are very different from a regular fire breath potion. They only function for like a few minutes, but their clicks murder a percentage of an enemy's health instead of being based off Bud. So they were basically, at one point in time, they were the most OP potions in the game. That's why they changed how they worked. They weren't supposed to allow you to get them anymore, so... Weird that and kind of expensive. I mean, you're buying something you can't get. So I don't know if I don't even know how they end up in wild offers. Hashtag cash grab. No. But they don't work against, well, they kind of work against armored enemies. I mean, the percentage would be enough to always remove a click or always remove a segment, but again, only every 5 seconds. So they're more a collector's item. They're more a collector's item. If you've already split party 3 unlocked, is it better to concentrate on power via blessings, patron influence, or unlock more champions via time gate? I mean, if you've already done all those, your blessings should just be a natural part of doing deep favor runs. You know, again, there's a set of patron variants. They're going to get you lots of patron perks. You should constantly be unlocking champions via time gates. Like these are all things that are all the same thing. It's not like, is it better to do one or the other? You should be doing all of those as you're playing naturally. What I would say is you're not, you know, you don't go grind patrons like all the patron variants or something. You do the efficient ones that are in my Patrons 101 guide. That's the best use of your time. And the rest of the time should be spent doing regular adventures and variants throughout all the campaigns to earn you gems and overall progress towards like evergreens and stuff. Like we've been doing. The best, again, it's, okay, let me go get the guide. Hold on. It's in here. It's not a YouTube, it's a written guide. A written guide. So, you know, that's the current best ones. The last time I went through all of them, there's been a lot more content added. I haven't had a chance to review the newer variants. You know, the plan is, you know, start of next year to be able to go through and start updating guides after the new account run. And I'll start with the new player reference, and then I'll just start trying to update guides for the new year. And going for Okoria? You can. Are patron chests still the best way to full epic all your event champions outside of the event ones? Yes. You can target time gates towards them, but patron chests are once you have full epic on your core and evergreens, then you start just spending excess currency on patron chests. All right, there's a blue for Virgil. They're also the best way to get your champions to blues like this. But I'm only using the reward ones. I'm not buying any, right? Be clear. There's the blue deck of many things. Finally. Oh my god. Our gems are now going up. Thank god. Oh, the Thriska, the Vault of Mouths. The Horde person, I mean, look, I ain't mad at it, but I need to see if it was progress or not. It was awesome. Oops, 15. All right. Currently sitting, Quantum Merge is currently sitting on 39 time gate pieces. I hope you're not sitting on the sharp ends. I need to get a few missing seats for Split the Party 3. Cool. I keep getting distracted by events and getting the evergreens and other stuff. So now that we're not in an event, go do that. Ooh, Wild Rover messaged me. Hold on, folks. Excitement. Hey, Wild Rover, let me get you the code. Hold on. I believe it's this one here. There you go. There you go. Enjoy. Hopefully that's the game I said it was. Otherwise, enjoy whatever game it is for. Yeah, I know the verification is, I mean, I get why they do it, but you know, because there's just too many people that spam stuff. Oh, I think we gave that cut out as well. Right. Yes. Okay. This one I wanted to check. I might take this one. Hold on, folks. Lend an ear to this. Yeah, I think I'm keeping that one. Let me just make sure there's no warnings about sure content description, frequent violence or gore. That's fine. Okay. I'm gonna mark this one off because I'm taking that one. All right. We will play that on stream at some point. All right. And I will mark this as Garwar taken. Okay. All right. So we got a bunch more games. Let me archive that giveaway, and we will start a new one here in a few minutes for another game. All right. But yeah, now is so between events. Now is a good time to burn through those time gate pieces. What I did is I looked first for any speed champions that I didn't have, but I was fine with that. And then I fleshed out a bit of my gold find team. And then I grabbed at least one like pushing champion just so that there was a bit of a diversity. You know, if you can do that while splitting the party 3, go for it. I did not. I'm still missing a 2 and a 4. But the 2, we're gonna go try Belushi again. And the 4 has who is it? Who are you going for? Who are you thinking about in 4? Oh, Commodore Crux. We might attempt that just to see how far off we are. So, Sweet Rob Gamer says, so I just unlocked Split the Party 1. What should I think of, or what of when or what I should use it for? Oh, so basically the background party you can ignore. You just want to slot that modest core into your active party so it starts leveling up. The background party you can manually do stuff in if you want. I use mine just to do like Mad Wizard stuff for patrons, just to get a little bit of a trickle of gems and a little bit of basically free patron currency from free plays. Yeah, but the main thing is get that modest core in your party activated in your active party that's doing like that you're looking at, so that it can start leveling up. Wow, we're running out of power. It's gonna be interesting. Can you get shinies from patron chests? Technically, yes. Any chest that drops gear for a champion could potentially drop a shiny, but it's a 1 in 1,000 chance. There is no pity timer for it. So, you know, either you get it or you don't. See if we can get a little better DPS out of Azaka. Ooh, we might also, you know what, this may need to go here. Oh, that did not do what I wanted it to do. This is going to do this. And then we're going to do this. Nope. It's not, that did not work. Okay, we need him back here. Nice. That's better. Come on, Lucille. You picked a fine time to cleave me, Lucy. There we go. Right. D. Gooby Dan, a recent level briv to 4 jump. Nice. What adventures recommended for gem farming? Tall Tales is what I do at 9 jump. You could also try the Roots of Loomlurch, or if you can handle the white flashes, you could go to Everlasting Rime and Icewind Dale. 120,000 gems per hour. Is this a good number? I mean, it sounds good. Hold on. I mean, that's almost 3 million a day. Yeah, that sounds great. Jesus. That sounds fantastic for 4 jump. So yeah, I'd say just stick to what you're doing. Do I have all the fallbacks yet? Oh, that's what we picked up. I picked up Kazrin and Baldric, as well as Duke Ravengard, and then we picked up some Goldfine Chambers. I couldn't even pick up the Goldfine Chambers I wanted because they're locked out because they arrive in the next adventure, which makes me angry. Trickle of gems. That's how you made your first 15K. I know, but it was because I left it over the weekend, like 3 or 4 days over a weekend. You know, it adds up over time. It's just it's not gem farming. And just winning the fast core level 12 only added 1 buff. Really? Oh yeah, it's just this one. No, it's this one too. There's one here, and there's one down here. They're just not in the same space. It's just not in the same space. Oh no. We're running into trouble. Zariel is a higher area goal. We may come over here. We're going to reset influence, and we're going to go down the left side instead. We're going to spend very carefully, trying to get as far down the left as we can. There's more power on the left side for doing Zariel stuff. I was just trying to not have to do this dance repeatedly. But here we are. Yeah. So I'll give us a little more, not a ton, but maybe it'll be enough. So if I had all the speed champions unlocked, Briv wasn't geared enough. What would your gold farm formation? Gold farm? You mean gem farm formation? I think you mean gem farm. It would be Thalora. Well, like, are we talking about like everybody's maxed out or like high level? Like if everybody in my gem farm was maxed, I would have Thalora. I would have BBEG. I have I would have Lark probably, Human, Diana, and that might be it. Oh, and Eliwick. Because if everything's maxed out, that should get me down to like a 2-kill clear, and Lark then should produce the 2 enemies immediately, so I wouldn't need like a Whittle or Lae'zel or any of the others, right? Like, so it really depends on how, you know, how well you've developed your item levels. I'd have more in if my item levels weren't developed. I'd have more champions in to make up for it. Leander says with an established speed team and 10x speed, Crux turned out to be a breeze. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's we're going to see. Yeah. Evil Emperor Surg says, I can verify that there's no pity timer. I once went 8,000 silver chests between shinies. Oof.
Forever.
I don't know how I triggered that, but I don't know what I said that would cause that, but sure. Nimrod says 61 gold chests open for 0 feats. Have you gotten them all already? If not, then that's bad luck. Sometimes people get to the point where they've actually gotten them all and they don't realize it. But yeah, the notary guarantees feats for the same price, yes. Once you're full epic on your Corn Evergreen. That's what we're working towards. Best way to spend potions of polish. I like to put them on like Ellie Wick's gem fee item and then speed items for champions that have a cap on their speed item first. That's where the first ones go. After that, then I look for damage champions that have like a multiplicatively stacking ability with pre-stack multipliers. And I put it on that item. The party's not doing. I can see my party. Thanks. We knew this was going to be a challenge. We do not have a lot of development on this account yet. I mean, we have power, but not necessarily for every patron. We lost Eliwick. Dang it. Come on. You can do it. You can get there. Yes, we did it. Okay. Complete. Oh, that was rough. Okay. But we did it. Hey, you can't breeze through every variant. Hey, we have a Trials adventure waiting for us. We're going to go do that now. Yeah. Okay. Let's load people in. Sure. Yeah. Sure. So you still need feet to start using the, yeah. I mean, once you can access the second page of the notary, you guarantee yourself a feat when you just buy chest contents instead of opening chests. Guarantees you a feat. I think that's the best way to just avoid bad luck. If you like the gambling and the lucky feeling, go for it. But that's yeah, here. So notary, once all your owned Corn Evergreens are fully equipped with epic or better equipment, then you can click here and just get them from there. Get the stuff from there. Okay, how far are we going? 225. Speed here. All right. So it looks like for Zerial stuff, we're going to need to keep going local. We are not strong enough to mess around there. What the heck? Why did you do that, Kane? This is a big one. Damage of all champions against fiend enemies. We're fiending. We're fiending now. 85. I hate this. The numbers are so weird. How much do I need? 39. Good lord. All right, I'm just gonna... I'm not messing with it. I don't think I have enough to get all the way. It's the wrong order. Good Lord. We might. Probably not. Yeah. So, okay. In the shop, where are we at now? We have enough influence to get the baby quaddle. We just need the currency. We're at 39,000. So ideally, today we end up with 4 more familiars. Ideally, we get all the currency we need to get all these other familiars. Let's get something here. Omiani Hurricane, welcome to the Grudge Keepers. All right, there is progress. And more progress. All right. Emacronas have problems with Lorik and Bud basic attack blasting through Riv reset level. Any suggestions on how to handle that? Huh. No. I mean, it's gonna you just kind of have to adjust to that reality. Somehow. Yeah. No, they have to use Briff because it's Briff gem farming is what they're talking about. You just have to find a way to adapt. If you want to make Lark work, you're gonna have to adapt. It's not, anytime you're changing up a Briv gem farm, especially with a champion who then has a Bud-based attack, it's gonna take some tweaking. And so you've got to find your account's happy place. There isn't, I don't know of a quick solve there other than that you have to then base your resets on that, on getting that Bud based damage, I guess. Yeah. I haven't done it on my main account yet, so yeah. Yeah, this is a pretty solid group, even this many days in on the restrictions. On 12 or higher, all enemies' health is double or is tripled. I can only have 4 neutral champions, which wasn't a restriction. Only champions with Dex 12 or higher. Yeah. Reduce champion max health by 90%. Woof. And then we lost the formation slot. Close that. All right, we're back from ad break. Online says, wait, I get 25 blacksmithing contracts opening that way? Yes. I had really bad luck, then I had 1 contract every 5 shows. Well, that's why another reason I like it is just consistent. Really consistent. My patron influencer Mert Azariel E5 through after 5 months. I need to play better. I think it's just getting the efficient ones out of the way. These are going to go up. We haven't done all 6 of them yet. But yeah, if you're doing the just short, small stuff, like I avoid all that stuff because that's like grinding for stuff, and I just, I stick to the efficient ones. They give me a lot to start, and I don't worry about grinding anything. Kiwi Maniac, how do you get speed like that? I can't find it in the options. It's not an option. It's progress. It's I have some speed champions in here, so champions who make things go faster. I'm also using potions. I have a legendary potion of speed and a medium potion of speed. They're speeding the game up a lot. So this is just things that you unlock as you play. You get potions from chests. The legendary potions you have to craft, but yeah. All right, we finished our day. We got our area, and then we can just bounce. And this immediately is going to give us more damage and more. That's going to start ticking down more and more. Tomorrow we'll do our last one, and we'll find out. We'll do our math breakdown tomorrow after we get our last bonus, and we'll see what happens. All right. Back to Baldur's Gate. So Mert has 1, 2, 3 available. Vajra has 4 available. Okay, so Vajra. We need Relentless Peril for Vajra. Do that. Let's get the speed going. Yeah, so the notary tab doesn't show up until you get full epic on your core and evergreen. So like I can't click on it. Like it's there, you just can't click on it until you're at that point, until you make that kind of progress. They want to know that you have that progress before you get access to that feature. Do Crux prior to Blue Sheen? Why? Just because? We'd have to actually go do Crux stuff. We haven't done any. We have Blueshie we're at. Because we tried her once. And got told, hell no. Hell no, you can't do this. Okay, yeah, we just did. I was like, what did we do? Did we get progress? No, that was trials. In trials, should I use all the scrolls I have every trial or save them for later? You know, you do you. I don't, like on my main account, I don't find any use for them at all. I just burn them off every time. If somebody else didn't already. They're just kind of useless. When you're starting off, they can be helpful. But I think, you know, you get an achievement for using a certain amount of them, so chase that achievement. Burn them every trial. But they stack up real quick, and then you can never use them all. They're so pointless. Missed the deadline. I was at zone 800 on my free time gate. It closed itself, and now I don't get the champ. I don't know. I don't. So you selected which one you wanted, but then didn't do it? Yeah, maybe. That's yeah. I mean, if you chose it and then you didn't actually do it until now, and then you didn't finish before it ran out? Maybe. Yeah, you were still in the unlock adventure. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, open up an adventure and see if they're available, but I don't know how it works when it closes. I mean, you put it off to the last second. You didn't claim it when you could. I don't know. Sucks, but I have no idea. I've never done that to know. Like, that's a real edge case scenario. But yeah, I mean, they're only open for, once you select it and actually choose your time gate, it's only opens for 72 hours. And it automatically closes itself, so. Possibly. So you didn't, I mean, you were on the unlock adventure, so you didn't complete it, and that's the problem. Yeah. Okay. I was gonna, since we're real close to, we're 13 event rares away from full blues. I was gonna pop Electrum. But you know what? We're gonna do a drawing first. We're gonna start a drawing up at least. This giveaway is gonna be for a game called Tower Unite on Steam. The description I have here is Community Minigame Chaos. Sure, J-Dog will probably put a link to it in chat. I have 3 codes for this one. You can reset your account and start again. Wipe the shame away. No, there isn't a way to reset it. I mean, if you could start a new one. You could submit a ticket and ask. There's no guarantee. Well, trials is a different thing. Yeah, they're different systems. So. I don't care if you've won one already. Other people might boo you if you announce, oh, this is my second win, but I don't have a rule. I'm not going to sit here and police people. I'm just trying to give games away. I'm just trying to give things away. What's the giveaway for? It is called Tower Unite. Tower Unite. Play, create, party. Tower United is a community-based virtual world party game with online games, entertainment, activities, and absolutely no microtransactions. There's the thing. Oh, J-Dog put it in earlier. I missed that. As Boot says, it has several servers and a good amount of people at most hours. Oh, interesting. There you go. How are we going? 650. I did put potions on that. Bubba, I get Briv in a time gate now. Do I need anyone else to make him work? Or does he work straight ahead for gem farming? No, he does not just automatically work for gem farming. He needs to be invested in heavily. Does he need other people? No, but usually you develop an entire speed team first, of regular gem farmers first, and then you use the gems you're getting from that to then feed your Briv. So ideally, the order is you get Eliwick, and then you get Diana, and then you get like Human and Shandy and BBG and Sentry and all these other speed champions first. Because Briv is not a speed champion when you first get him at all. Like my Briv here is not a speed champion. He has a speed tag, And he can jump every now and then. His haste is at 32% chance to jump 1. But it's only when you have sprint stacks, and I don't have any stacks, so he's not doing any kind of speeding. So it's not that you need other champions to make him work, it's that you need other champions to get him the item levels he needs to then become a speed champion. You need thousands of item levels. If you want to know more about, hold on. I just did a tutorial show about this. Let me just get you the show. Nope, that ain't it, Carl. Wrong button. Stop it. Oh, that's a good song. That's a banger. All right. Here's There's my guide to basic gem farming that I literally just did like 2 weeks ago. Week and a half, whatever. I like so Eliwick is the first priority. She's a gem. She gets you gems. Diana is your second priority. After that, personally, I think Shandy is the third priority. Human would be fourth. Then I would go Sentry and BBEG. At that point, there's there's some more you could add, but that's a good start. That's going to take a while for you to build up. But we talk about all that in that tutorial show. Shevik. Gar, are you saying this game is complex? Yes. Yes. Hey, Toy. But yeah, if you want to watch that, I did a, I talked about just gem farming, basic gem farming, and that's where you need to start. Because Briv is advanced gem farming. It takes an advanced knowledge of the game. It takes all of the gems you can get from your basic gem farm to get there. Maybe we will attempt to do that on this account, but we are still chasing progress, like in power-based progress right now. Who knows? Maybe we'll end up gem farming. I don't know. But I'm making a formation around Lizelle. If you have her, and you do because of Tails, you can have her in at the beginning, but she is not a gem farm build around. That's not how she works. What date is that stream? It was like, I don't know, 2 Saturdays ago, the 20th? Yeah, it says it right there, December 20th. It says it in the link that shows up in chat. All right, we're going to draw an entrant. I'm closing entries. Cosmo Brainslayer. Cosmo Brainslayer, exclamation point claim in chat, and then we do the whisper dance. Hey, all right. Whisper me. Just click my name and click whisper, and then I'll get you the code. If you have whispers blocked or turned off, then you need to just change the setting that says allow people to whisper, or like block people from whispering you or something. I don't know. And then I will whisper you. Yeah, you do have that. So look for block whispers from strangers in your privacy settings. Turn that off. And then let me know it's off, and then I can whisper you. YouTube a better platform than Twitch for watching past VODs? I don't know. All I know is I upload my personal account videos over there, like over to YouTube. Because it's easier to like Twitch will only leave for as an affiliate. It's only going to be there for a certain amount of time, and then it gets rid of it unless I make it a highlight. And then there's a limited amount of highlights I can have on my channel, so I use YouTube for storing stuff. You're using Lazelle now? Yes, I'm doing a patron variant. I'm not gem farming. I'm not gem farming. Hey, there we go. Yes. Hold on one second. Let's go to boom. There you go. There's your code. Going super fast. Well, part of that is the potions that I have active. That helps out quite a bit. That's, yeah. Potions speed the whole game up. That's why I like potions. That's why I try to encourage people to use their speed potions efficiently and create more and all that kind of stuff. I don't have that command here, Evil and Berserk, but some people like to paste the link in anyway. Okay. So we are reopening the giveaway just in case. I've got more of these codes. We will give more. This is the same giveaway if you already entered, you're in, but we will do another Tower Unite draw in a moment. I mean, we're up to 20,000 gems. I'm tempted to just save for the 50k gem feed. My first feat, and it's going to be Aliwick's gem feed. First 50k feed. How exclamation point, how slow? Use Xander, and with his misses, he'll make zones take even longer. This way you can enjoy the detailed background art for much longer. That's true. This is true. No, we're still in Tower Unite. Still giving away Tower Unite codes. Only at 14,000 out of 23,000 from drop. So there's 9,000 more corrupted gems I can get from a free play. Yeah, I know I missed him over the weekend. Womp womp. Glad it worked. Cosmic Brain Slayer, enjoy. What am I getting with my corrupted gems? That's a good question. Right now I'm just stockpiling them. I already got the golden epic for Lark. And I don't know about the rest. Nimroa, that sounds like an issue, not an ish me. Because I'm not seeing any issues here. Auto will do that at times. Yeah. Which one is this for again? Tower Unite. Tower Unite. Yeah, I don't have Skilla, so it's not. That wouldn't do anything for me. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and lock it down. Hey, go Cellini. You have been drawn! Exclamation point claim in chat. Exclamation point claim in chat for Tower Unite. Alright, and there we go. Pick my name. Give me a whisper. Or if you have it blocked but not completely blocked, if you haven't verified, you can just tell me and I will. But you have whispers available. I can whisper you. Lucille. Oh wait, Lucille. Okay. Okay, let's see where we're at now. So now we should have... We have 3 here. Okay. Let's check Strahd. Nope. Down here. Relentless. Oh, no, that's the Madness no-go. Oh, okay. 725. Try that one out then. Okay. Try that. I just whispered you, Gocellini. See, test that code and see if it works. It's the only one. I mean, I do have another one, but it should work. But you should have it in your whisper now. Try anything on my house. I'm currently running Vecna to pick up a Windfall, and I need a lot more gold. Eric is blocked. Why? Why is Eric blocked? Are you doing a variant or a patron thing? Like, go to get out of the patron stuff. And I don't understand. Or are you doing the actual Windfall variant? No, like, I don't know what's going on. Oh, you mean Eric? Oh, Eric is blocked in the time gate. Yeah, because he's in the next event. I mean, it took me a second. What would be the better choice, Morgaine, Beetle, or Dinar? Well, Morgaine is not a gold find champion. Morgaine takes your gold. No, she has the tag, but it's a lie. We've asked them to change it ever since she arrived, and they refuse. I know why. It's still a trap, and it's an annoying one. Beetle is on hit. Beetle and Dinar are both on hit. So I don't know. Like if you're using either Beetle or Dinar, you can't use a dirty gold farm. They would work in like a Makos bomb or an Azaka farm. So there you go. But between the two of them, like Dinar is the actual gold find booster on hit, like on kill gold find booster, whereas Beetle is a weird funky thing. Yeah, it took me a second to realize that they meant it's blocked in the time gate, not from a party. Want to merge? Is there a spot in game where I can see how many days I've been playing? No, there isn't. Yeah. They don't do anything like that. If you're on Steam, you can check your achievement, like when you got your first achievement, but that's it. Leander says, as far as I know, Ishii brings way more gold than Jarlaxle. Sure, but Eric would bring even better. Yeah. Best use of bounty contracts, just pop them when you get them. No reason to wait. Gucciolini, did the code work? I whispered you the code. Did you get it? A. B, did it work? Traylon, monthly dues are paid. No, yeah, they're like so they say they give gold, but 30 minutes, it's offline gold and it's garbage. So it just, you know, whenever I see that I have some, I just pop them. I don't, it's the gold isn't important. It's the event tokens that you get out of them. That's the actual value. And I did not use speed potions here. So, and you can bank up those event tokens at any time. Doesn't matter Crocs any good at gold farming? No. No, you can just, like, if you go online me, you just go over here, gold. Here's the goal. Here's the champions that have the gold find tag. Morgane takes your gold, though. That is the one exception. Morgane will take your gold. She won't give you gold. She has a buff that's based on the number of people with the gold find tag in the party, so they gave her the gold find tag so that you'll always have at least one person triggering the buff. And we all complained. They didn't care. They should have just made it everyone with the gold find tag plus Morgane, and then not put the tag on, and they didn't. It still pisses me off to this day. Because it traps people into thinking that, oh, I'm going to get Morgane. They're a gold find champ. No, they aren't. No, they aren't. Well, no, they're banked right now. If you open them, they just go right here, no matter what. That's what these are. Everything good? Awesome. Okay. So I'll mark that off. All right, and then we're just going to go ahead and draw the next one. Hey, Zgooby Dan! Exclamation point claim for your copy of Tower Unite. When is the proper time to end a push? Either. That's I claim, not exclamation point claim. There it is. Okay. Okay. I was like, why didn't that work? Oh. Oh. Okay. Here we go. All right, Whisper Scent. So, when is the proper time to end a push? Well, I mean, if you're talking about a deep favor push, it's when you've gone as far as possible and you've done whatever your version of a gold farm is, and then you stop. Like, you don't usually gold farm for more than like 5 minutes, if you're whatever gold farm you're doing, and then you're done. If you're asking a different question, I need to know the other question. Night, yeah, we will. I don't know if we're gonna hit Blue Sheet today or if Blue Sheet will be tomorrow. We're trying to do all this patron stuff today. The Blue Sheet may be tomorrow. Is that the Spanish version of claim? Claim. You're welcome. Okay, I will mark that off. It was mid-stretch, but that's more important. Hold on. Archive. Okay. We will start a new giveaway for a different game here shortly. Get my stretch and hydrate. Any farm stacks on the Dark Urge? You just use the Dark Urge as your DPS a lot. That's the easy way to do it. Otherwise, you're setting up a kill farm. It requires like specific areas to go to, like with fast spawners or specific champions that can spawn lots of enemies. But again, that kind of stuff is more like the champions that spawn lots of enemies are more high item level stuff. Oh, and we're in an ad break. So I will restate that. So TLDR, because I answered this over the ad break. Bubba asked, how do you farm stacks on Dark Urge? Early on, it's just use the Dark Urge as your DPS. He's going to slowly build them up. Later, as you get more speed champions and enemies that spawn and champions that spawn lots of enemies, you can combine them to spawn to farm kills quicker. Well, that's the question. I mean, health is at 234 Lazels. Not getting E2. Oh, yeah, then you're at your deepest area, but you just have to do some kind of gold farming while you're there. Why does the coloring have to be adjusted on the candle? Is there an area it's good to stop on Mad Wizard for farming? Oh, kill farming and Mad Wizard? Any of the areas with one of those spawners on the screen where the enemies are pouring out of the spawner instead of from the side of the screen? Any of those, just stop there. And then just let them kill away. Like once you get it set up and he's killing reliably, then you can like, if you want to pop a speed potion, you can, but usually early on, just using the champion to push with is fine. It's like if you're going to set up a kill farm, it's like if you're going to go AFK. Before going to sleep, yeah. Look like a hand and the candle and the cake are all the same color, so look like middle finger. Oh, I mean, that works. But no, that's my Garwar cake emote. It looks like a cake and a candle to me, but... Okay, I want to open... I was going to open Electrum chests. I got distracted giving stuff away. All right. Let's see if we can get some blues. Wait, that's really what we're trying to... We're fishing for blues here. We'll take the consumables and the gems, but... How many before we even get a blue? This is why I don't like Electrums, like trying to just bulk open Electrums to get blues, because it's not getting any. Yeah. Gee. No. No, we're down to 80 and we didn't get a single blue, so... Well, I guess we're just waiting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, that's where we're at. 13 blues needed to get everybody, make sure everybody's blue or better. How's our over here? No, still chasing the last epic on lots. There's 4 that only need 1 more though. That's looking good. And I was just gonna open all these gems, or I was gonna like turn these into chests, but now I'm like 50k gem fee. I think at this point I'm just gonna get the 50k gem fee. Problem is we're not getting gems from this because the rewards are patron currency instead of gems. So it's actually slow progress. Hey, Humon's at 50 now. I'm gonna go back to Sentry. I'm not getting nerds. Only Me says at the end of their last D&D session, their DM suggested that the deck of many things could be used to retcon the town. I think we messed up a bit too much. That's I think the DM's just trying to kill your group off at this point. Again, you ran an evil campaign. And the DM's like, well, man, I'm done. Hey, why don't you try to get a deck of many things? That's, you know. And that's if you're going to lean into the chaos, that's how you do it. Oh, they weren't trying to make Ninja Turtles. They literally just turned people into turtles. Regular turtles. I don't know. I mean, if you're a human being and then you become a turtle with very little control over your environment, I don't know that that's an upgrade. All right, folks, we're going to do another giveaway. This one is for Warhammer 40k Chaos Gate Demon Hunters, because they needed a long name for the game, I guess. Warhammer 40k Chaos Gate Demon Hunters. Purge all demons. Lead humanity's greatest weapon, the Grey Knights, in this fast-paced, turn-based tactical RPG. Root out and purge a galaxy-spanning plague in the cinematic, story-driven campaign using the tactics and talents of your own personalized squad of demon. There you go. Mostly positive reviews. J-Dog linked it in chat. Yes. WH40KCGDH. Yes. Yeah, it isn't. It is a mature game. They said mature warnings because violence problem. The developers describe this content like this: violence against human and fantasy characters, dismemberment, depictions of realistic violence of a minor nature towards a human-like or animal-like character that does not result in any obvious injury or harm, despite depictions of realistic-looking violence towards fantasy characters. There, I have multiple codes for this one, so we'll be giving out multiple copies. Mature, not steamy. There's a difference. Violence, not steaminess. Yeah, chronological age, not, you know, whatever other age you want to refer that to. Oh, are they making a Total War 40k? Because the Total War Warhammer games were great. I have all three of those. Warhammer Survivors is, yeah, that got teased. It is not, I think it's supposed to be 2026, maybe? Not out yet, yeah, 2026, yeah, it's a Ponkel, they're using the Ponkel engine. It will get played. That one will definitely get played here. So, but no, this is a different one. Quad says the game is giving me conflicting info as to when I can recruit Benwin. Does anyone know for sure when he's available? Benwin is... Wait, did they... Hold on. Didn't they say they were going to rework Finland, or am I just dreaming? Oh, they're reworking Dinar and Spur. Oh no, Binwin. January. So Binwin is coming in January. Alrighty then. Winter Shield Year 9 starts on January 7th, but Binwin will be the reworked champion. So we'll arrive on January 14th. January 14th. Hopefully we will have justice for Binwin on the 14th. Yeah. So the game is going to be weird because he's arriving on the you're going to be able to get him on the 14th in the Winter Shield event, but that's not his usual event. So the game might be trying to tell you that he's available. You know, like the time gate would say, oh, he's not available, but then when you look in like the champion search, it'd say, oh, his event isn't for a while, but because he's getting reworked. You got all the achievements in Vampire Survivors? I don't think I did. Let me see. I know I didn't. I'm at 223 out of 243. And all right, last call for the first draw of Warhammer 40K Chaos Gate Demon Hunter. So I will say I am doing each of these like one at a time for each of the patrons. Another way you can do this is just to pick like Mert and do all of Mert's stuff, and then you could go all in on local stuff when you're doing it. And then once you're done with all of them, then turn Mert into all global and then do the next patron. I'm just choosing a different way to do it. All right. Locking it down for now, drawing an entrant. Corwin, exclamation point claim in chat. For Warhammer 40K Chaos Gate Demon Hunters, the game with all the names, all of them. Because one name wasn't enough. It needed lots of names. There you go. I whispered it to you. I did not type the name. No, I've been typing the names of the games out. I did not. I went WH40KCGDH. But there's too much there. There's too much there. You know that you got it. And I will mark it off the list. Shorter than most manga names? I don't read manga, so I wouldn't know. If you win one game, can you win another in the same session? I mean, I don't have rules against it. Sometimes the title as long as the paragraph. I guess if there's tons and tons of manga out there, then you kind of have to start getting real long and specific in your names, I guess. It's like someone's made that one already. All right, opening this back up. If you already entered, you're still entered. But if you didn't enter and want to enter, you can enter. And it hurts sitting here and seeing a real beefy Carlock sitting over here and just not being able to be used. Ugh. That's why I don't like patron stuff. Cosmo Brainslayer asks, is there a team which can reach level 2501 without Bud magic or a lot of account power? I mean, not without a lot of account power, no. You don't have to play the game 5+ years to get account power. To be clear, you can do that pretty quickly nowadays. It's just legendary. But there's nothing outside of a bug. Outside of a bug, there's no way to get to 2501 without account power. So that's the whole point of the game, is build up your account power so you can do things like that. Or at least that's what some people think the point of the game is. Others think it's just completing all the content. But the reality is somewhere in there. Somewhere in there. But like, I mean, as you can see right now, I'm a mid-game account and I've only been, we're 23 days in. What was our highest area so far? 903. We made it to 903, and that was a few days ago. So, absolutely wild. Absolutely wild how much power you can get quickly nowadays. Yeah, so it's just about playing consistently and focusing on your goal, right? Which means, you know, getting the pushing team you're going to use to full epic, getting them legendaries. You're going to need, yeah, it's the legendaries. It's going to take a little bit of time, but with it, I mean, they give you some in events too. And the system's going to be changing next, you know, at some point in the next 3 to 6 months. The legendary system will change, and maybe that'll make it easier. I don't know. Almost a spoiler. No, I mean, we know. We've had this conversation repeatedly where I keep saying they're targeting like Q1, but it may be Q2 because we didn't see it in the spoiler stream for Q1. So I mean, the current Lego system, legendary system, is just, it's fine, but you know, people have lots of complaints, like little nitpicky complaints over it, but it delivers tons of power. I don't know. I mean, we wanted, you know, we as a community wanted quality of life improvements for it. They as developers decided to overhaul all of it. They haven't said exactly what's happening yet, but I mean, what they told us isn't going to happen is lots of it. Like they've said, the jury duty goes away. That's this assault party where you're sending champions away. That goes away. The Bahamut chests with these scrolls and the vials are going away. Like they've said lots of stuff is going away. They haven't said what's coming to replace it. But it sounds, just from what they've publicly stated, it's, you know, going to be a different system. We're going to have to get used to it. Inogu just smacked Tess so hard. What the hell? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. All right, let's try this again. With an ultimate. So there we go. Stop at 191. Well, I mean, there's If it's at 191, then it was at 91, and then it was at 41. They're all the same. And just leave them there alone. You can try and see if that's going to kill, but yeah, every 50 areas the enemies just repeat. So you could drop all the way back to like if not 191 works, you could drop back to 41 and see if just him alone can stay alive. Sometimes you need a tank, and if you do, then you want a tank that's just a single target tank. So the Dark Urge is killing the bulk of them, and the tank just hits things every now and then. Right? You're welcome. But Emerge says, after 6 weeks, my best area was about 700 or so. Okay. I play because I like this kind of game. Awesome. I have no specific goals other than getting all the champs with max gear in each and completing every area and variant. Basically getting everything. Yeah, I mean, it's just, yeah, you're the completionist. Yeah, it's just going to take time. But it's not that bad. Nowadays, definitely not nowadays. Danzen says, I just got to 1,000 yesterday after about 4 months. Nice. Congrats. Okay. We're down to 3 showing here. Oh, that means they want 750. I think we're gonna leave. You know what? No, we're gonna do it. We're gonna try it. No, we're gonna try it. This is gonna be a challenge. This may not work. But we're gonna see what happens. Like, we may have to come back to this one after we've got more global power from the other patron perks. But we're gonna find out. Archon Warduke show for the New Year event? No. I don't know. Well, that's not fun to me. That's like migraine for the New Year? No thanks. I don't ever want to gem farm. That's totally fine. You don't have to. Again, it's a way to speed up progress. It isn't a requirement. But it's a different kind of progress. Like I said, you don't gem farm until... Like, I try to tell people don't gem farm until you've run out of regular adventures and variants to do that reward you gems. Like, that's literally where gem farming came from, is people did all the content in the game and they were like, well, there's nothing else to do. How am I supposed to make progress? And they started gem farming. That doesn't mean that you have to do it right away. It's just, you know, once all the regular adventures and variants are done, like, you're not going to get gem rewards from patron stuff. You get patron rewards, but you'll still get the gems off bosses. So then in your downtime, then you can always just gem farm just to make at least gem progress. I don't gem farm, but I use Eliwick in my main. I mean, that's the thing. Is like, I'm not gem farming right now, but I'll put in as many speed champions as this patron will allow, along with Eliwick, right? If I can, and I will make more gems along the way. But that's not gem farming. This is just playing the game. Speaking of, we're gonna need like 2 of these. Yeah. Okay, who did we just do? We just did Straw, right? Yes, okay. All right. All right, so it's kind of evening out. Let me see. I know through 5 this will all get done. So. Stop it. Okay. That's weird. All right. Yeah, that's fine. All right. Still don't have the 50,000 on it. We're getting closer on these two. No, you wouldn't put Minsk in, Baba. Minsk will kill everything. I mean, Melf is only going to generate a lot more enemies if you have lots of item levels on Melf. Otherwise, they're not worth having anything. That's why I said, like, the real high level kill farming people talk about is with high item level champions, where Melf is just streaming in dozens of enemies at a time. But when you're a low item level, he's just bringing a 1 or 2 out, and that doesn't. Then he's working against you almost, because he's going to kill stuff too. I've been playing this game for over 8 years, 8.5 years now. Almost, well, not 8.5, over 8 years, 8 years, 3 months, maybe. Is it? Wait, 8 years or 7 years? No, it's gotta be 8, right? Oh no, what year did it come out? Maybe it's 7. Right. Now I'm doubting everything. 2017. Yeah, 8 years. 8 years, 3 months. Once I hit 10 years, you can stop giving advice. You can just stop giving advice. Wait, did I give out? I did. Okay. I was like, did I give out a code? Oh, yeah, I did. And then I never did another drawing. Hey, let's do another drawing. There it is. Hey, hi, explosives. Hi, explosives. Exclamation point claim in chat for your copy of the game with all the names. The game with all the names. Oh, you got Tank, and now you got Hank, and you got 2 time gate pieces. 6, so you're missing someone in 6 and 10. Go time gate Eliwick in 10. Go take those 6 time gate pieces, Bubba, and go get Eliwick out of seat 10. No, wait, you just got Eliwick. You should have Eliwick. Didn't you get... Bubba, do you not... Hold on. Wait, do not do that. Do not do that. Stop. Did you not sign up for the newsletter and get Eliwick for free? Are you not signed up to the Idle Champions newsletter? Good sign up. I guess it was too late. Did you get Hitch for free? It had to be like the 23rd of December, before the 23rd. Okay, so you got Hitch. So did you sign up after the 23rd? On the 25th. Okay. All right. Hold on. Okay, don't time gate anything. Hold on. Not yet. let me check something. Okay, I just whispered you. Test putting that code into idle champions and tell me what happens. So just like you would a chess code, treat it just like a chess code and tell me what happens. It worked? Okay. Well, now you've got Eliwick. I may have had an extra chest. I may have had an extra holiday code for Eliwick. So Bubba now has Eliwick. All right. So now then use your time gate to get Shandy. Use your time gate to get Shandy in 6. And then you'll get Shandy, who's a great speed champion, and you'll be able to do split the party. Okay, let me go back up here. I'm seeing some other weird things. Paradox Misfit says, I got the code for Hitch, but it said I'd already used it. Submit a ticket. Because they're one-use codes, something may have gone weird, and yeah, submit a ticket, tell them that. They will make sure you get Hitch. It's just right now, it's the holidays, and they can't answer tickets super fast. But yeah. Also, yeah, that Carlock and Hank D&D gift guide works. That code should still work. And if you're on Epic, if you go to like their free games area and scroll down, like there's a code there's a thing you can claim through the Epic Game Store itself, not from Idle Champions on Epic, but on the Epic Game Store itself. That's free for players for a while. Well, so here's the thing, Craven. I mean, I got it on my main account, I think. Oh God, did I do one on my main account? Hold on, now I'm panicking. Did I use the code on my main account? We have one here. I used one here. So I knew I had one here, and then now I'm like, now I gotta go check my main account. Did I use one on my main account? It's fine, even if I did. Let me hop into an adventure. Yeah, the newsletter codes never expire either, but now I'm like, did I? Do I have Holiday Eliwick here? I don't. Okay. So I need to fix that. Chest code. Now I've got Eliwick on my main account. Okay. I'll move this up here because I forgot to do Winter Beast stuff on that account too. I missed both days, guys. God dang it. What the hell is this? No, I'm good. Okay. All right, so I gave away. Oh no. Where's? I gave away these. Did I mark both of these off? Marked that one off. Oh, high explosives. Did you claim? You did. My bad. I need to whisper you. Hold on. I got distracted with this other thing. Hold on. Okay, let me get you. I said, I didn't do this code yet, right? Warhammer 40K. Chaos Gate Demon Hunters on Steam. There you go. High explosives. Apologies for the delay. Yeah, did you get the code? I whispered you. Did you get my whispering? In my dark urge run, so I can't unlock shit. Well, I mean, after you do that, you can unlock Shandy, or you can leave that and go unlock Shandy. Whatever you want to do. Subscribe to the newsletter, but not getting any mail. Oh. Check your spam folders. They may have got caught there. Let me go look at where it comes from. Newsletters at codenameentertainment.com. What it comes from. At least that's the normal one. Is there another? That's the normal one. What's the Shandy one different? Nope, same one. Same email address. Yeah. So just make sure you know, I'll put that email address in your approved and it should be fine. Okay, you got it. Awesome. Mark this up. Oh, J-Dog put it in already. See what happens when I don't read chat. All right, Nathalis, your monthly dues have been paid. We have one more code for this Warhammer game that has all the names. Warhammer 40,000 Chaos Gate Demon Hunters. We got another 200 areas to go in this adventure, which is a lot of areas. Warhammer 40k words in the title, yes. Oh, I had 3 copies of this one. Some I had multiple, some I had more copies of than others. Other games I only have like 1 copy of. Warhammer 40,000 names in the title. Warhammer and the 40 Thieves K-pop Demon Hunters? The crossover. Warhammer 40k XCOM comparisons, or just shorten it to Warhammer 40k XCOM comparisons. There we go. Oh, here's the trailer for... Hold on, we're gonna pause the music for a second. I want to watch this trailer.
In the grim darkness of the far future, every soul's survival hangs by a thread. Mankind is beset by endless tides of aliens, traitors, and demons. Across countless worlds, battles rage. Lead your armies. Conquer worlds. Fight on as the galaxy burns. For there is no peace amongst the stars. There is only war.
Yeah, I mean, that's a Total War game. That's a Total War game. Oh no. No, we're so far away. Balgra stopped us. This means we swap here. Samira says, I still miss the time when we were playing Ultima Online. Have I tried it? No. I never played that game. Yeah, I did enjoy. So Total War Warhammer 1, 2, and 3. I played. In fact, I got the original version, of course, was dwarven themed for the collector's edition. So I got the High King edition with my favorite drinking horn ever that I drink out of when I play as Garo or Grudge Keeper. I mean, this is a heavy, solid drinking horn. But I love playing those games. I love playing those games. That was probably the last decent collector's edition I ever saw for a video game. So good. This is just my okay. We got. I guess I enter the giveaway if you want for the last copy of Warhammer 40K Chaos Gate Demon Hunters on Steam. If you already entered, you're still entered. But yeah, so I like those games. 40K. So I like Warhammer Fantasy Battles better than 40K personally. I have played some 40K, so I'm not probably going to go out and chase Warhammer 40K Total War 40K. I'm glad they're making it though. Yeah, nowadays custom the collector's editions give you stuff in game. Sometimes they'll do a separate thing that they call a collector's pack, but it's out of game thing. You buy it separately, and I'm fine with that for the people that just want cool stuff. Okay, we can bring Karlach into this. So I mean, if we can, then why wouldn't we? Let's be honest. We gotta go 55 more areas. But yeah, this will work. Chaos Pop Demon Hunters. There it is, a trail in. Chaos Pop Demon Hunters. I like 40K, but I like Battletech better. Yeah, I mean, everybody's got their preferreds. I don't know. I like the fantasy stuff more than the mechano-futuristic stuff for the most part. Do I ever use any spec besides Berserker? No. Because I'm always doing DPS, so Berserker is the DPS spec for Karlach. It's spelled this though, but yes. But yes. Giant robots with lasers are fantasy too. But they're like mechano-future fantasy. I like high fantasy, I guess is the difference. High fantasy, not where you smoke weed all the time, but where it's dwarves and elves and all that kind of stuff. And let's be honest, Warhammer 40K doesn't have dwarves in it, so that's the real downside. I know they were supposed to have stunties somewhere, but in my headcanon, Deep Rock Galactic, the Deep Rock Galactic universe is where the dwarves went from Warhammer 40K. They were just like, well, I'm tired of this Emperor bullshit. We're just gonna go mine, and so Deep Rock Galactic happened. So they're just mining minerals across the galaxy. Well, everybody else fights, and they're like, whatever. No, see, now my little sore, and I'm like, oh, I better not be getting an infection. Better just still be recovering. He's supposed to be in the middle. That's right. Come on. There it is. All right, 5 more areas. Lucille. There we go. Boom. Boom. All right. Wow. So we pulled that off for Zero. Nice. All right. So back to life. Back to reality. No. Here we go. Easier stuff. This would be 500. These are going to be 575 and 6. So we'll knock the easy one out first. Madcap Adventures Redux. I'll throw out some familiar. Excuse me, some potions on. Running out of fire breath, though. Yeah, techno future fantasy isn't really my jam. Doesn't mean I don't like things like Mass Effect. Yeah, sure, but generally speaking, I prefer the other kind. Okay, we just got some more Zariel stuff. We're just gonna pop all this off real quick. Why not? That's kind of where we are. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah. Ugh, 1 perk away from unlocking that. This is a good goal. So when you're doing this, like, I don't know that we're gonna get here, but Tiamat Unleashed for Zariel boosts your assault party DPS, which is important eventually. So this is a goal eventually for Zariel. Patron perks. We got the big one for Mert, which was well, the 2 big ones. First was perk up so that Briv, when healing, can get even more healing. And then challenge accepted, which gets you more patron currency. We max that out for challenges. The next one would be Silvery Gates. So there's a chance that a time gate silver chest drops give you 2 instead of 1. It's such a stupid thing, but that's the only other one really worth grinding for. Worth getting. I shouldn't say grinding for, but worth getting. The rest are all going to be minor bonuses. Golden Gifts is the one for Vajra, where you have a chance to get extra free gold chests, just regular gold chests, which is nice. The rest are just kind of like, whatever. For Strahd, I don't think he has another good one. Yeah, not really. But Zero, when you're getting here, like, so we got no trial left undone. So this is in boosting damage for champions on trials runs. And then this is the assault party one. That's the big thing. There is a healing for good champions, but okay, whatever. It's not as big of a deal. She now has over 50,000 currency. So, baby Coatl. Boom. Yes. There's our first patron familiar. And now we can have 5 on the field at once again. Even while having a background party going on. Nice. Let's see what we get from her chest. Giggity. Okay. Healing word for Baldric. Healing word for Baldric. I think we're going to have to craft some more fire breath potion. That's fine. We have plenty of reagents. Plenty of reagents. Hmm. When the ad breaks over, we're going to do the next drawing. So this is going to give me 9,000 coins for Mert. Is that going to be enough? No. That'll put me at, what, 42,900? Yeah. All right, we're back. Time to do the drawing. Bizarro 99. Bizarro 99, exclamation point claim in chat. The last copy, Warhammer 40K Chaos Pop Demon Hunters. That's what we're calling it now. What we're calling it now. And I just whispered you the codes. Just let me know if you once you have it, and I will mark that off, and we will try to get another giveaway before the stream ends. Before the stream ends. We are getting. Wait, doing Mert. Oh, it's because we hadn't done really any Mert stuff. The Zariel already got us. Just doing the variants got us a lot of this. Same for Strahd. Strahd needs constructs, so we could park the background party in Mad Wizard. Let's go do that. Area 30th spawner on Wizard? Possibly? I can't tell you because I'm on 23. Like 23 is the spawner. That's for sure. I mean, there's a lot of spawners in the first 30 areas of Mad Wizard. There's a lot of them. Oh, this one's going to pull Nordham out. There we go. Cool. We'll let Nordham take care of that. Well, there's those portals, or there's like an object, like it's like a standing thing, and the enemies just appear from it. There's multiple different types of them in Mad Wizard. They're all the same. As long as it's a spawning on the screen instead of from the right hand off the side coming out. You know, if they have to walk onto the screen, that's not a spawner level. The spawner levels are anything where there's something on the screen like a portal or an object and they're just coming out of it. And they all function the same way. Bizarro, did it work? Did you get it? Let me know. Oh, yeah, you said thank you. Okay, sorry, I missed that. All right. You're welcome. Okay. Let me archive this. That's locked. All right. We're going to start a new giveaway from scratch. New giveaway, who dis? For a game called Wild Bastards. No, this isn't about some of the people in chat. It's called, the description I have here is Space Western Shooter. Wild Bastards. I do have like 2 codes apparently for this. Here we go. Let me go look what this says. The spiritual successor to the award-winning game Void Bastards, Wild Bastards is a roguelike strategy shooter with heart-pounding FPS action, mod management, and a tactical campaign. Saddle up and lead the most notorious outlaws in the galaxy. Mixed reviews. Mostly positive overall. Recent reviews are mixed. Wild Bastards. Check it out. See if that's something you want to win. Why did that sound personal? Oh. Calling yourself out there. I didn't name anybody. Wild Basters is a baking game show, yes. It's specifically about baking wild turkeys. It said spiritual successor to Void Bastards, not actual successor. So these will be the last 2 codes we got. I've got 2 codes for this one. They're the last ones we give out today. We'll do more tomorrow and Wednesday. We'll rush through as many as we'll rush through all of them on Wednesday, but we'll do more tomorrow. We've been doing pretty good today. I mean, this has us. Once we give these away, we'll have given away 12 out of 20 codes for 12 out of 29 games. But it was the most of the ones that with multiple codes are the ones that we've given out already. From this point on, there's only like one more game that has multiple codes. So the others will go quicker. All right, Madcap Adventures Redux. I kind of just want to knock Mert out because Mama said knock you out. Okay, Archduke's Blessing. I'm just like, can we just get the familiar? Just give me the familiar. I just want the familiar. All right. And oh no, this is where we're out of fire breaths. All right. Yes, sing it LLAA. It actually works because my legal name My government name is actually James, and LL Cool J stands for Ladies Love Cool James. If you didn't know, that is what LL Cool J stands for. We're gonna make a couple. Brew, fire breath. We'll do. We can distill these and this and this. All of these and these. One of those, two of those, and that one. All right. My government name is, yes. I don't go by that. That's why I say it's my government name. But yes. Anytime someone calls and uses that name, I know it's like a bill collector or the government or something. So, like I said, I don't go by that. Government name is official. Like, yeah, like what's on your driver's license and your social security. Right? Yeah. But that's not what anybody actually knows me as. All right. We're going to draw an entrant. Hey, Nimroa. Nimroa, exclamation point claim for wild bastards. Not to be confused with wild stallions. Which would be a great rhythm music game, but Nimroa, you just entered. You were just here. Exclamation point claim in chat. I can see the store for all the feats that I don't know. There is not. Yeah, you have to go to each champion one by one. Oh, that's an external party, third-party website. You can, yeah, but not in the game. There is no way to do it. Deshandy's second win feat to work well. Yeah, but it's not like it's on the lower priority of like it's kind of the last of the speed feats you would want to get for your speed team stuff type of situation. There we go. So I mean, it is one eventually you want to pick up, but it's more for gem farming than anything else. Okay. There you go, Nimro. Just let me know that you got it. I did whisper it your way. So the okay, here, hold on. So the sprinter is the one you get by default for Shandy that doubles her dash effect. You want that in. But then there is second wind, and you can only get it by spending 50,000 gems directly on it. So that's not random. What's random is when whatever comes out of gold chest, but she doesn't have a speed feed that comes out of gold chest. Some do. Got it? Awesome. Okay. Marking as received. All right. We'll do the next giveaway here in just a few minutes. So if anybody didn't enter for Wild Bastards on Steam, it's a video game. And not a steamy one, despite the name. It is a Steam game, not a steamy game. There's a difference. Yeah, now I want to go back and watch Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure again. I want to watch all of them. They're such good movies. I haven't seen the last one. They made one just in the last, I don't know, 5 to 10 years. And I think I bought it and didn't actually watch it. I think I kickstarted it. But I don't think I ever actually sat down and watched it. Which is on me. That's on me. Not so great. It doesn't need to be. It doesn't need to be. I just want to see a modern. I was like, give me another Bill and Ted, please. Like if they ever got around to releasing the Goonies 2, I don't even care if it's bad. I'd just be like, finally. And it probably wouldn't be great because it's been too long and but I'd still watch it. Like Spaceballs 2, apparently the production finished on that. So now we just wait for it to be released into the world. And I'm sure people are going to complain. Oh, it's not good. No, I don't care. Spaceballs 2. All right, Bubba. Yep, I'm here. We are here, the rest of this week. Streaming on this channel, and then Saturday I'll be back over on the Cena Games Twitch for tutorial show on gold farming. So currently 4 different types of gold farming in the game, and I will go over what the difference is between them, kind of like the work that's involved in them and that kind of stuff, like what gold farming is. Is there anything else I missed from the newsletter? Elowick was the main thing, so we caught you up there. And then there will be a new newsletter that you get every week, like on Fridays. So you'll get another code for a chest every week. But the big one is the holiday one, where you can get an actual champion or a skin for a champion you already own. I said fire across her nose, not up it. Yeah. What's the matter, Colonel Sanders? Chicken? Do it. Just do it. Give me Spaceballs 2 already. Yeah, Blazing Saddles is... Yeah. Yeah. I watched it not too long ago, and I was like, wow, this kind of holds up, honestly. Which is sad. I felt a little on the nose. Like if you just adjust, like you realize who the characters are in the modern setting, and it's like, oh, okay. Riv 9 jump is how many animals again? 127,400, or excuse me, 127,626 on a golden epic to your Dinorax. Yeah, so it goes, it's the 626s on the golden epic. So it starts, 4 jump is 3,626. And then you add 124,000 on top of that. It's that easy. It's that easy to figure out. How much higher do I have to take it to go from 4 jump to 9 jump? Well, you go from 3,626 item levels to 120, and then you add 124,000 on top of that, just for that one item. Yeah. So if you open that gold eyeball chest but don't have all the possible champs, can it still drop gear for one you don't have? No. No. Group chests only drop gear for the champions that you own from that chest. The only way that you get gear for a champion you don't have is if it's named for that champion. So the specific named chests for the champion. How many do you have for 14? I'm not sure if I did the math on 14. Hold on. I have a chart in my Briv guide. Oh. Oh. You add, so to go from 9 jump to 14 jump, you add 3,968,000 items. 3,900,000, because the total is 4,095,626. So it still ends in 626s. In fact, at the Golden Epic, every level ends in a 626, except for level 1. Yeah, if you want the Briv stuff, it's all like the chart there, down beneath in his equipment thing. I talk about stuff there. Well, so with the group chest, unless you know that you're going to unlock them soon, there's no reason to hold on to it. Just to open it and get gear for the champions you own. But if you're like, oh, I'm gonna time gate that champion once I have the time gate pieces, then yeah, keep it and see if you get a shot to get them gear. But gonna Briv time gate right now. Okay. All right, we're gonna go ahead and do the last drawing. This is the final copy. Today. Riventhal, exclamation point, claim in chat for a copy of Wild Bastards. For the last copy. Well, I think it's for Wild Bastards. I'm gonna be paranoid about that because I gave a code to somebody and it was a different game, but like, well, I didn't have that one either. Okay, great. All right. There you go. I sent you a DM. Let me know, reply that you got it, and I will put this away until tomorrow. Toy says the chase for 4 jump almost broke me. No way I'm going further. I mean, yeah, if 4 jump was bad, look, 9 jump did almost break me. Between 9 jump, like, I was semi burnt out after 9 jump, and then along came Windfall's Unlock, and I was just like, no, thank you. We're up to 25,000 gems, folks, so we're halfway to our 50k speed feat. I don't even know which speed feat. Oh, no. It's going to be the gem feat. That's right. Guaranteed gems from Eliwick. That's where we're going next. Ron says they're curious to see if their first try at a Xerophon party can work. Like the Xerophon unlock, a lesson in classes. Yeah. I liked that one. Got it. It was a correct game. Awesome. I'm closing this for today. So that's 12 games we've given away. We have 17 more. Fewer codes for the rest of these, though. And one of them is a maybe? I literally have 2 codes for the same game, but it's like one is the main game and one is supposed to be a DLC, and it's a maybe? So when we give that one away, I'm going to be like, I'm giving you both. It might not work. It's an old code. Hopefully it's going to be, one of those. It's an old code, sir, but it works out. Hopefully that's what happens. That's going to be all the giveaways for today. Hey, let me finish this one. Nice. I should now have the currency to get that familiar, and we're just going to go ahead and do extreme heat and just finish Mert's grind here in Avernus. Yeah. We'll go buy that familiar. Boycotting Windfall and protest to the mechanics. I think that's fine. Here's the sad part. Windfall is really strong. Like strongest evergreen I think they've ever, like for me, and for what I'm looking for, it's the strongest evergreen they've ever made. Commodore Crux is good. Ran is good. Belushi's good. But I think Windfall was like real good. I just think like, yeah, the mechanics to unlock her are just not okay. You never used her? Yeah. I don't use her all the time, but when I do, she's just got this destructive specialization with bud-based damage that's just OP. It's OP bud-based damage. I stick to the Black Dragon spec, but it's just ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. But yeah, she will never make an appearance on this account. She sucks in Avernus? Really? I would not expect that. One more Warduke question. Eliwick Warduke. Eliwick has 5 gem cards. Then you still draw lots of gems. Warduke doesn't affect that. Warduke just affects positionals. So the positional of Eliwick usually buffing behind, then becomes Eliwick like one column behind, then buffs everywhere that isn't one column behind. So yeah, Warduke doesn't invert all abilities, just inverts the positional aspect of positional formation abilities. Oh, the longest column is the front column? Oh, I guess that's then well, I guess then you'd run like a Crux DPS, maybe? Yeah, maybe. Oh, yeah, I almost forgot. I almost forgot myself. Mert, familiar. Golden Flame Skull. Achieve. Repeat patron shopper. And boom. There we go. Wait, where'd this one go? Where? What the hell? Why did one go away? Where is it? Where is it? It's you. Why are you not coming out? Jeremy is boycotting. Jeremy? I boycott you. You don't boycott me. This is not okay. Yeah, no, Jeremy isn't over here. Okay. Something bugged out. Jeremy does not want to. There we go. Okay. That was weird. Alright. Seems to happen when you buy new familiars? Ugh. That's frustrating. I don't like the Zapper variants. I don't either. Zapper Overload is the worst one. Pearl Jam Jeremy? Look, if Jeremy spoke in chat, I would freak out. Let me just say. Jeremy spoke in chat today. Yeah, I would lose it. Okay, let's go do perks. Not enough for that side, so it's just like a little bit. Oh, well, there we go. Well, there we go. All right. Yeah, that's fine. We got, oh man, I don't even have much currency left. Oh, I'm gonna get like 10,000. Okay, cool. So yeah, I'll end up with like 2 weeks worth of time gate and motor component chests in terms of currency. Should be. Yeah, because I don't need to buy anything else. I'm not chasing that potion pollen. Yeah, you'd be locked in for 90 days. That's not worth it for a joke, folks. Besides, Jeremy was played by a very specific person. They would have to be on the account. What does it take for 4-jump? Are we talking about 4-jump Briv? 4-jump Briv is 3,626 item levels. Specifically on a golden epic slot 4. Again, it's in the guide I linked earlier. That's Jeremy the baby. Is it? I think this might be. Yeah. But it was Jeremy. It was Jeremy Clawford. Is what we decided it was going to be the name. They didn't put Clawford on. Yeah. It was from a TTRPG live play on the Cena Games channel. Yeah. All right, so we're only on a 575. So we're halfway to our Eliwick gem feat. We should be able to get that tomorrow. Yeah, I mean, we got a lot of familiars. Honestly, we're at the point now where if we get Split the Party 2 done, Split the Party 3 done, and we get another Modron core, I could sacrifice 2 more back here. Because why not? I could sacrifice 3 again. Honestly. For another gem trickle and patron currency trickle. But now we're killing all the distractions that are flying by and immediately, which isn't anything that needs to be done. We need humanoids instead. But, grown on the claw for Chuck. Yeah. But yeah, that was a joke that Trevor named the. They were like, "What's the tiger's name?" Because somebody just had a tan bag of tricks and they pulled the tiger out of it. Like, what's the tiger's name? And they were like, "It's Jeremy." And what do you? Oh, I can speak with animals or something. I'm like, I was just born 3 seconds ago. Like, it was the whole thing. And so chat decided that it was Jeremy Clawford, since Jeremy Crawford is. It was the D&D person at the time. 24 million gems to buy all the gem feats in the game? Yeah, I did that once. When I was saving up for, like, I think we were chasing 9 Jump Briv, and then I spent all my gems on all the feats. Because chat bullied me into it. That's what I'm going with. Still, that's my story and I'm sticking to it. But they don't make it easy for you to get all that, like to stay at all the feats, because there isn't a single easy place to just get them all. How many familiars do I have in the background party? This one has 3, because it has 1 on the field, 1 on click damage, and 1 on Nordum. I have 3 back here. Because Nordum is a higher, you know, I'm trying to level up Nordum to get the extra XP. Well, yeah, they didn't want it to be too close to Jeremy Crawford and get in trouble. Plus, that's, you know, a lot more text that they have to have on the familiar. Yeah, past chat. It was past chat. It wasn't this chat. What kind of offers should I be looking for in familiars for platinum? Usually, like, if you can get a really inexpensive version, like 672 isn't bad, but like in packs, if they're on sale, usually we're looking for like 420 familiars. Right now, though, this one's only $3 in actual cash, because this was originally this was a charity familiar, so you could get for $3.66 you can get one. You can just straight up get that, which is not. I mean, that's not bad. But like for platinum, usually 420 is what people like hold on to their platinum for, is a 420 familiar. I don't know. They screwed up in translation. I hate when they translate names. We're not going to do that again. We're not going to have that conversation again. I just remembered I got a code for that game, Demio X Dungeons and Dragons Battle Marked. I need to play it on stream. The studio gave me the code now, but it's like one of those, but you got to play it on stream. And I forgot. When do I need to play that by? Hope I didn't miss the deadline. I don't want them mad at me. How much time do I have? Complete in 4 days. Okay, folks. Okay. So we're going to be playing that on stream this week. Maybe Wednesday. Maybe Wednesday. I think we start off with some Idle Champions on Wednesday, and then we play some Battle Marked. I think that's fitting. That's a fitting switch. We go from a D&D game to a D&D game on Wednesday. Glad I checked that. Wow. Wow. 50 areas left on this one, and then we're going to call it a stream. What would happen if you didn't know more future codes? Like from that studio, they'd probably be like, you know what I mean? Well, you said you were going to do this, and then you didn't, like, right? At the very least. At the very least. All right, we finished. Okay. So we did all of Mert's stuff that we were going to do here in Avernus. That gives us, we're up to 8 total patron variants completed, but we've got, you know, E6 influence. We got about 18,000 currency. So again, this is 2 weeks worth of time gate pieces and Modra component chests as far as I'm concerned. I'm not worried about buying any of this stuff down here. Yeah, not really interested. We got the Flame Skull. We're going to hide unavailable. We got the Flame Skull. Guess we can leave it there. Yeah, none of the rest of the stuff is super. Like the next thing that if we got a big burst of currency, this would be the next purchase. I'm not gonna do that. I don't need. So we've already got the first 4 patrons. I'm not racing towards Elminster. It takes 100 champions. That'll just happen on its own. So we have the ones we want. So now I want to be very specific about who I'm picking up. I want champions that are going to be for gem farming or speeding through adventures. I want champions in my pushing team. I want champions for gold find, and I don't need to waste my time on and evergreens, but I don't need to waste time on anything else. So, we can do the last of the perks. Yeah. That's it. All right. And then tomorrow we will do Vajra stuff. So we'll knock these last 3 out with Vajra. Then we will do those 3 with Strahd, and then those 3 with Zariel. If we get all of that done, then we will go chase Blushi. We'll go see if we can do Blushi. Yeah. Oh, we've also got to do our trials run tomorrow. Get more from doing the Tales. That's fine. You don't understand. People keep trying to tell me this, and it's no one wants to understand why I'm doing these 6. It would seem. First off, I've only done the first variant for any of the Tales stuff, and these are not easy. Okay, the ones that I'm doing in Avernus are easy. They have no real restriction. They let me use whatever team that I want to use. The little restriction here isn't something that's that really matters. That's why I do them. They are super easy to just run through without a headache. I know I can complete them. That's why we do them. If people want to go do something that's more difficult, that's your choice. I'm not wasting my time on that. I'm not wasting my time on that. All right, we're gonna go raid DJ Knight. DJ Knight is the creator behind Desmond. Behind Desmond in game. DJ's awesome. DJ's a sci-fi streamer. And just super chill guy. Like he's playing some Star Wars: The Old Republic, so go be nice. To DJ, represent the Grudge Keeper as well. Yeah, that's gonna be it. So I'll be back tomorrow, and we will dive back in. Hi, everybody.